However, we still need to sort out the Zoom issues. So how about while we're doing that, we take one or two questions for the group that's here. Thank you. Any questions?
I'm assuming, good, it's on. Hi, a quick question just on the maps that you were showing, the environmental justice kind of gradient maps. I'm just curious of how were those developed and based on what data?
We use environmental, and actually, in fact, working with our partners at EPA, environmental screening data we have. We use a number of different tools. That map I was just showing you did not have it. I was explaining that we overlaid that on it. But there's a number of tools that EPA has created that we have used to put on our GIS maps. So we know which are the communities that are disadvantaged communities, and we can prioritize the work in the disadvantaged communities. We have over 800 sites of our cleanup program. We can't work on 800 sites.
That's just what I'm curious about is the KPIs that are used. Why are you trying from those that are used?
So we have criteria. One is there a public health? Number one, we have lots of sites, old dry cleaners and stuff. So one we look at, is it a public health risk? So where's the contamination? How close is residents, schools, daycares? So one, is it public health? Then the next thing that we look at too, is it in a disadvantaged community? And then there's all the other criteria as far as, is it a site that somebody wants to develop? But the most important thing is it close to drinking water supply? Is it going to contaminate the drinking water supply? So there's a number of factors, but really the top two is looking at one, is it, what's the risk of public health? And the second one is looking at
I have a question.
You have a question, Lauren? Let me bring the microphone to you.
This one is for Peter. So you were talking about EJ being a focus area, both in terms of where you're going to target resources, or where you're going to target your attention, but also as a means of targeting grant funding. And in our region, we've historically had problems attracting grant funding targeted to disadvantaged communities because the cost of living is so high here. So I was hoping you could comment on how that's taken into account, or if it is under EPA's reckoning.
I'm not quite sure I understand the question. In terms of cost of living relative to EJ, are you referring to the idea that the cost of living is so